That's cool that there's two versions.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, but people are finding a lot of the McFarlane stuff on sale for like deep discounts, man. And at that price point, you can't say no, right? You can't say no to that stuff. Speaking of McFarlane, so our friends here in the community, I found this just scrolling on the internets, right? Here we have the Simpsons episode where they're like, hey, we're taking a trip to Duff Beer Factory, right? It's like Duff Light, Duff Ultra, and just regular Duff. And it's just normal Duff coming through and just being dispersed into two different. And so here we have Todd taking the DC Multiverse figures and throwing a gold label sticker on it.
Platinum edition.
Platinum edition. And now this latest wave is the collector edition. But it's all the same figures. It's all just McFarlane DC Multiverse figures.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, this is a good little laugh there. All right, let's jump into NECA. Wait, before we do that, welcome to the show, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started. If you have not entered our road to 1,000 subscribers, just all you gotta do is stay tuned to the end of the show to learn how to enter that. We're giving away a Migs Mayfield Black Series and a Vintage Collection Clone Commander Havoc. So stay tuned to figure out how to get entered into that. But from NECA, just a quick little announcement that they did for us. We are getting a Mirage Splinter. And he's a shorty little guy, dude. Check out how short he is. Here he is, with the little baby turtles and his little teapot. I like this. I like that it's scaling, and he's like 4.5 feet, I think. 4.5 inches, I believe. So like,
it's a tiny figure. Like I saw it in store. It's insanely small.
I mean, I guess it's to scale with the
it's
turtles, right?
to scale. Yeah, it's to scale.
But I'm here he is fighting off some of those praying heads, and the mouse spouts or whatever.
Mouse spots, yeah.
He also comes with a pre-mutation splinter and of course a classic TCRI can, of course. And here's everything you're getting. Now the pictures, they have a bunch of the mouse droids, but you're only getting one with him in the package. But yeah, and I mean, if you already have a mouse droid, you kind of can see the scale there. Like he's only just a little bit taller than most mouse droids.
Yeah, and at least like they realize that he's a tiny figure, so you get a crap ton of accessories. Like,
yeah, like not just extra hands and a stick, but you're also getting all 4 of the baby turtles, a teapot, mouse.
Yeah,
like, really filling up the box there from NECA. So get that Mirage Splinter.
This is exclusive to Target. It will retail for $36.
Okay, there we go. All right, let's jump over to our guy McFarlane. He definitely did a lot of announcements, which is what I'm really excited for here. This was from last week, just some prettier pictures of that Hawkman, but it is part of the new McFarlane Collector Editions. Now, the only thing I'm noticing here is that not only are the figures like more classic, but you're also getting the figure stands. Like this is more of a classicer Hawkman, but you also get those little stands with it. And I guess that's what makes it collector's edition.
I guess, yeah. I don't really care for those stands. I mean, they're all right. Let me tell you why I don't care for those stands. Because let's say you put them on a shelf, you would want to display like an important card, right? Okay. But I just feel like those display stands could end up damaging the edges of your whatever rare card you're displaying. And
you gotta insert it, right? Like
like I would never put like I think it's hard to like the purpose of display a card, but you would never want to put a card like that raw. Right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, but yeah, this is the new packaging that they're doing for the McFarlane Collector's Edition, which it's just same packaging, just a little wider to fit the stands.
The card, yeah, the stand.
But yeah, there's just everything you're getting with that Hawkman. Another part of the Collector's Edition, we're getting Firestorm here. And I believe this is reusing potentially, I don't know, didn't we get like a Necro version of this figure before? It was purple and black.
I believe so. Yes.
But regardless, it is Firestorm here. And again, I feel like he's just going more classic with this Collector's Edition, which I think is okay. Maybe it's because Todd does like to do more of the crazier designs, right?
It's true. That's true.
So I've always wanted more classics. Maybe other people also want more classic stuff, but
yeah,
that's what I like. And I think it's good to get him in the DC stuff. But yeah, there's Firestorm. And again, I do prefer the more classic stuff. You are getting a little bit of flame effects.
At least. Thank you.
But also the trend that you were kind of noticing last week, more hands, different sets of hands. It's nice. All right, next up, we are getting an Injustice 2 Superman. I mean, of course, in an Injustice, Super Lois Lane dies. Spoiler alert, sorry. It's like murdering Superman. This guy kills everybody.
Yeah, he's like the evil guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So
he's like He's like Homelander.
He's the Homelander. Yeah.
But
Homelander.
to be honest, I actually am glad that he's continuing the Injustice line because we've gotten a few characters and a few skins from that game. Yeah. And I just like that. I know a lot of people hate like the Injustice skins because they are kind of like more robotic, more mecha-y. But I just like at least that it's not, at least it's different from what you normally think of Superman. Like it's like a unique suit. There's even gold in there.
Yeah, it's different enough to where it's not like wacky, but it's like different where it's, still
you can still say that's Superman. Yeah, exactly. That's what I like about him.
And I don't know, I do like the Injustice games. So like to get those figures again is great. But yeah, I think he looks great.
But look at all that texture on there.
Yeah.
And with the shiny metallic blue paint and red, it's a great figure.
Not bad there. All right, they're also finishing up, which I was hoping for, which of course you were saying that, they're going to finish it because they put the Build-A-Figures in there. But the rest of the Build-A-Figure Bane from the movies, from the Nolan trilogy movies, you're getting Scarecrow in the Joker-fied, as well as Harvey Dent Joker-fied.
Okay. Usually, I don't like these, but for some reason, these two, I feel these ones. Like, these ones work for me, but better than I think the Bane and the Joker himself. I don't know why. These two look good.
Okay. Yeah, I like how freaky and scary that Scarecrow face is. Like that's disturbing.
Exactly. I think that the Joker aesthetic fits with the Scarecrow aesthetic with this costume.
And this one is just creepy because it's half a face, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It looks cool.
Just works better. But that does complete the wave, and you can build a Joker-fied Bane now. I'm excited for it. Next up, this one is probably my second favorite from McFarlane's reveals, is the Brainiac from Injustice 2. Man, they did a great job with this one. And again, I think it's more the source material is great, to where they're just translating it really good. Alien green, that silver, then the purples or the pinks.
Amazing job. And also, this is like the first iteration that Brainiac has been in DC Multiverse. Even though it's an Injustice version, it's at least a Brainiac that we're getting. It's a new character.
And he does come with tentacles, which is cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's that Brainiac from Injustice.
And he looks like a lot of figure, and this is going to be like the regular price. It looks like a lot of figure for just a regular figure.
Yeah. It's big, bulky. I mean, look how much it's filling up that package good. So yeah, again, I'm also happy that they're finishing up, or at least continuing the Injustice line as well. But this, oh my god, dude, this was my favorite reveal from McFarlane. This is a definitive Supergirl. I don't know what the DC rebirth, what they did and what they're doing. The source material is perfect. This is just so iconic.
Honestly, all the rebirth are like classic costumes, right? That's what it's all about. And then, just like you said, definitive, especially because the cloth cape.
Yeah, dude.
I love that. Because, sometimes the Todd capes, they're
thick.
They're just, yeah.
Yeah, but to get her in the full long sleeve skirt with the pant, like this looks amazing. And it is a Target exclusive gold label, which
they've been prevalent though.
Yeah.
To be honest, I haven't.
It won't be hard to get. Yeah.
It won't be. Yeah.
Not here in the States.
They've been prevalent at stores. Like if you're on it, like if you look for the first 2 weeks, you'll find it.
You'll find it. Yeah, it'll be there, and there won't just be a few. There should be a couple there. But yeah, man, this I have to pick up. Man.
Butterflies, double elbows, double knees. Yeah.
Yeah, just everything you'd want from Supergirl, and just a classic. All right, and another gold label over at the McFarlane Toy Store. They are doing a 2-pack of Batman and Omega. Now we have gotten these figures before, of course. But this one comes with a bloody grimacing head of Batman. And this one comes with the unmasked Omega head, which I think looks good, dude. He's thick. He's strong.
Yeah, I actually really did enjoy the original Omega figure. I thought it was a great figure. And honestly, both new head sculpts, I think are great. That like angry blood, I like that head sculpt. I don't know, that works for me. And this unmasked head sculpt, man, it's tempting now just because like it changes the look so much, the head.
Oh, it changes it so much. Like this is, I don't know why, but like it's not as angular. The Omega is really sharp, in the head. This is like more boxy. Just more of a bruiser, So Yeah, I agree. But yeah, that's that Gold Label 2-pack. And again, continuing that trend where he's just re-releasing them with potentially new paint apps or head sculpts, right? So kind of cool to pick up some past figures. All right, let's go ahead and finish up here with the Target Fall Geek Out. They announced a whole wave of Batman animated series. So the old 90s show, which a lot of people love, right? That thing changed animation for kids. But you're getting that Batman and that classic. And again, this is more of that, Justice League, Justice Unlimited, right? Big chests and skinny body legs.
Yeah, they made like a Cyborg, a Superman, a Batman.
Yeah,
and I never picked them up. Oh, they even made a Flash. Actually, those were like I would always like. Oh, those are the worst ones.
This one's coming in with some cell shading, which is cool. I dig the cell shading personally. And there you go, animated little card, all sorts of hands. Next up, this is cool. I do kind of I'm partial to Robin here, and he just looks good. Like I love the grin that he has on his face. Like the expression, I think nailed, dude. Like I can hear him talking.
The expression, and I feel like the head shape, like something about the angles, like that looks exactly how it is from the show.
Yeah, they did a really good job on this one. Or Robin, and again, just that same aesthetic there.
And to be honest, I actually like the Batman and Robin, even though they are that animated look. I feel like it's less exaggerated proportions than the Justice League figures. Yeah, the Justice League were like way too crazy. Like these ones, they're cartoonish, but it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. Yeah. Again, I feel like the other ones, the chests were wider.
Dude, they're like this, and then the legs were like this.
Yeah. It was like Rob Liefeld had been drawing them,
Oh, yeah. No, I like these.
Yeah, these are cool. And along with that comes with Mr. Freeze, and he's getting that like dome head that's see-through, which unfortunately does actually, okay, never mind, it does it. It looks really good. I thought it was like
distorting it.
Yeah, I thought it was distorting, but it's not.
From that angle, it does look like it is. Maybe at certain angles, it does, but from the front view, it doesn't. Right?
It looks good.
I think if you looked like from the top, it would distort it a little bit.
Because it is, it is a cylinder. But yeah, no, this looks great, man. This is like classic Mr. Freeze. All sorts of hands, and I love it. Yeah, this is cool that they're doing these. And then to finish out the wave, they are doing a Scarecrow, man. And this one I think is the standout from this wave here. The Scarecrow looks great, very, very, very classic. You get the alternate head too to put on there, and you get that big old side. This one's my favorite from this wave.
Yeah, and he has a lot better like pelvic joint than Mr. Freeze. Like the pelvic joint on Mr. Freeze is pretty atrocious. It's like
the retro stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that one. That's what puts me off from the Mr. Freeze. Whereas this one, the Scarecrow, it kind of has a more modern pelvic piece.
Yeah, more modern articulation. But if you collect all these, you pick them all up. You get to build the Condiment King.
That's sick.
So this is guy who shoots ketchup and mustard at people.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, this guy is my favorite out of all the animated series that were revealed.
Yeah. I mean, it's like Earthworm Jim.
Yeah. No, I like this guy.
But yeah, he comes very, very classic, right? He's got the underwear on the outside, just the Condiment King, man.
That's nice.
But that will round out. These are, of course, all Target exclusives and that Build-A-Figure price point from Todd. So not too bad. Oh, also, sorry, totally forgot this. You also get a bike. They're doing a bike. I love that. Todd always throws in a vehicle randomly here and there. But you get that really cool future-looking bike, man. It's a clean aesthetic.
The alt head that has the windshield reflection on top. That is so cool. And he's done that quite a few times now. Like even with the Matt Reeves Batman. Yeah, he had you saw the biker helmet. Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Maybe you want to pick up the $4 drifter.
Yeah, taking notes from figure arts from Dragon Ball.
Yeah, just adding more value to that piece and more desire to want to get it, right?
To collect more, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Todd knows what he's doing, man. Todd knows what he's doing. Trust the Todd father. All right, let's jump over to Marvel Legends. It is the Marvel Unlimited subscription time where they do the waves. Where I got my Kitty Pride one year. And this year, the membership is a Warriors Nova. You're also getting a Loki patch, a Rocket enamel pin, and a couple of one-off issues there. But this Nova, it is, of course, they never use anything new for these promotions.
Correct.
But it is just the Supernova.
It was the Walgreens exclusive Nova. It's just a straight repeat. Even the helmet's the exact same.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's the Walgreens exclusive, and they did that before, where they pull exclusives into this Marvel Unlimited wave. But
yeah, because previously they did like a purple Deadpool, like a Spider-Man Kamala Khan, the Kitty Pryde. I think that's those ones I can remember.
I can't remember last year's, but this was this year's, and honestly, a little tempting. The Nova's okay, but that rocket enamel pin and the Loki patch, that's cool.
I thought you were talking about the figure. No, you want the patch of the pin. Yeah. I've always been tempted to get these because they're kind of like the elusive part of my collection. These like the Marvel Unlimited figures, because they become very rare. Aftermarket prices, because you can't purchase them outright, right? You have to purchase like a $90, $100. I can't remember how much the subscription is, but it's up there, right? It's like a triple digit subscription.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it is. So, but there you go. There's that Marvel Unlimited. Excuse me, used to be called Marvel now. Marvel Unlimited subscription, where of course you can read comics online for free. Well, not for free, but for a subscription price. All right, and then next up, we got the official reveal of the Infinity Saga Marvel Legends repacks, and there is some new things.
And I'm very excited that they're continuing the Infinity Saga, because who doesn't love, like, that's like peak MCU, right?
Yeah,
this is peak MCU, and so to get more fill in, and also more characters with 3D print that didn't have it before.
Correct. Yeah, second chance also. But let's go ahead and go run them down. Here we have Captain America from Winter Soldier. This is, of course, the stealth suit. So you're getting that blue shield. And then again, Black Widow. And this is almost like a definitive Black Widow, in my book at least, from the Winter Soldier. That classic black. It's nothing's too electrified yet. It's more just a little more minimal. But you get two different head sculpts, which is great. And some
two different, the two different looks, like the Winter Soldier look, and kind of that's like Avengers 1 look, the short hair.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
I'm definitely interested in this one, because the original one, the face sculpt was terrible because it was pre-3D print. And so the likeness was like weird. It was not good. So, and this one looks like Scarlet Joe, I think.
Yeah, I think they did a really good job on that as well. But yeah, so we're getting that Black Widow, and then next up we are getting a Mark II Iron Man.
This is actually a brand new figure. Nobody has this.
Oh, so really?
I'm actually excited for this one, because this is something that nobody has. At least this is, because the previous two figures I have, right, just without 3D print tech. This one though, technically I have it, but it's just a repaint by that. I don't have, right?
That's what I was gonna say. Isn't it just the original Iron Man red and gold suit repainted? Or no?
Yes, it's the original one that they released in the Infinity Saga last year.
Oh, okay.
So right. It was technically new. Like, it was never released in like an actual wave. It was just Infinity Saga Wave 1, and then now this is just a silver repaint, but nobody has it. So,
all right. No, that does look good. Just get that Mark II. Of course, people love building up their Iron Man.
Hall of Armors.
The Hall of Armors. Next up, we are getting a Thor from Thor: The Dark World. Again, just that. Two head sculpts, man. I don't know. People are kind of complaining about this wave, but I don't know. I think it's good for the community.
People are complaining about this wave because, for some reason, even though collectors will never most likely sell their collections, they're just like, oh my gosh, my value. Because a lot of these figures were highly sought after and very expensive to get, but it's like, guys, we weren't going to sell them.
Yeah, you're not selling them. I mean, even if you did, you probably would have already sold it.
Exactly. Right? Yeah.
Like, relax.
Unless you have double, like
True.
But that's your that's a scalper. That's a scalper. Yeah.
Yeah. That's your own poor decisions.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's that the Thor. Get that Chris Hemsworth head. I dig it. All right. But a new one here. We are getting Bruce Banner in the non-Hulk mode. Also, with this Infinity Saga, like, it's great to get the teams, right? Get your team here. Like, maybe you're
filling gaps.
Yeah, filling gaps for sure here. Definitely light on the accessories.
Yes.
But they can't all be hundreds.
It's just hard because it's like, what would you have given him?
Like
try to think of something.
A book.
Some broken bricks. Because this is what he like falls to. He's like, Thanos. Some bricks, yeah.
Yeah, like there really, really isn't a lot to give just a regular human Bruce Banner, right? All right. And then here we have Marvel's War Machine. And man, just a classic War Machine. This is from Civil War, where he gets all banged up. But honestly, like I'm excited for this one too. I don't have this War Machine in my collection. To get this more subtle. I don't like the Infinity War.
Me neither. You're right. Like
this one's better.
And like Iron Man 2 War Machine is too skinny.
Yeah.
The Infinity War is too bulky and crazy. This is my War Machine. The Mark III War Machine I think is the best suit.
I agree.
Because it's like big and bulky like War Machine should be, but not too crazy. And I have this figure. This is a great figure. Moves well. Great accessories. The cannon can like go back and forward and articulate everywhere.
That's great.
This is a must get if you don't have it.
Yeah. So there we go. There's Rhodey for you. And then next up, again, another Civil War here. We're getting that Tom Holland Spidey from his first appearance in the MCU.
To be honest, I think this one they made a mistake with. Because like the other ones, those were like Winter Soldier. So those are old, right? Those are very old figures. The other rest were like figures that nobody has. Whereas like this one, it's not highly sought after. It's after 3D print tech. So like this Tom Holland head, we have 3D printed Tom Holland heads.
Yeah, we
do. And it's just not even updated Spider-Man. It's just the Spider-Man we already have. So this one I'm not gonna get. This one's just a pass.
So just
and I feel like for most collectors it will be. Yeah, I think most collectors will pass on this one.
Okay, there we go. There it is. All right, and then to round out this Infinity Saga wave, we are getting a Iron Man Mark 46 from Civil War as well. Kind of round out the team there. Basically, all the Avengers.
Yeah, and this one also I think is a kind of a dud because not only was this released regularly, it was released in a 3-pack, then again in a 2-pack. And so this Civil War armor, there's been many iterations of it, and I don't think it was the right choice to re-release it. Even if you get the Tony head, we have 3D printed Tony heads now that will just pop on any armor.
That's true. That's true there. Okay. All right, but that will go ahead and do it for the Infinity Saga, the latest wave, and it is available for pre-order. All right, let's jump over to Star Wars Black Series. Lots of stuff here since the Ahsoka show premiered. Really, really cool. Here's Ezra. He looks great. Again, they are walking that line where it's more live action instead of
more live action based. Yeah. But I saw pictures side by side, and to be honest, the people who interpreted that Ezra Bridger from like the original Rebels one, they actually look similar, which is the crazy thing. So it actually works out really well. I saw somebody post pictures. I was like, wow, that actually looks like, just like 2 or 3 years have passed and he's aged.
A good progression. Okay.
Yeah, because this technically is your season 3-4 Ezra, right? This is your season 3-4 Ezra skin.
Yeah, that outfit for sure. So yeah, no, it looks great. And then we're getting this security
droid. HK-87.
HK-87 droid. That red is vibrant.
And it's a little too vibrant, I think. I think they messed up here. I feel like it's a lot darker in the show.
It's like, especially in the Mando episode with Ahsoka, like, and that's mostly because the planet was in like, smog or something. But but still, like, I agree. This was very, very bright.
But I definitely just put like a black wash, and I think it'll look great. The detail and darken it up.
Yeah. Isn't there? No, I think the guy's gold. I don't know if you watch Star Wars Resistance, but there's like an ace pilot. I think he's gold. Never mind. the gold Phasma type character. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking he was red.
No, there actually is a red one. There's a red one and a gold one.
Is there? Okay, so
yes,
I'm not
there
wrong.
is.
Okay.
There is a red one and a gold one in Resistance. And it looks like that because he has a black side cape like that. That's why you think of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like Commander Pyre, I think. Commander Pyre.
Yeah, something like that. Might need to rewatch that for a little bit.
So,
all right.
Morgan here.
Yeah, we're getting Morgan. Just straight out of that Ahsoka aesthetic, she carries that over.
Even the Mandalorian, right? It's the exact same costume.
From Mandalorian to Ahsoka, it's the exact same costume. I think they did great on the likeness too.
Oh yeah,
cool to see that. Just different ethnicities getting represented accurately. Love it. We're also getting Huyang,
which is sick because it's a Clone Wars character.
Yeah, and he's of course in Ahsoka, and he's out there. It's voiced by David Tennant, of course. Who doesn't love David Tennant, man? But yeah, really cool. Again, this is Dave's show, and like the amount of crossover he's pulling is insane, dude. And
I love it though because he doesn't care. He's basically saying like, if you're a real Star Wars fan, this is for you. If not, screw you.
I don't care.
Which I love.
I'm not gonna like hold your hand through all the
exactly.
It's like we're here. We've been waiting for this.
Because I think that was the problem with like a lot of new modern Star Wars media where they're like, oh, we want to do something for the new fans and the old fans. And then you end up making nothing for anybody because it's not good for anybody.
Yeah.
Whereas like if you say, okay, this is for the new, then it's going to be good for the new. And if this is for the OGs, it's going to be good for the OGs.
Yeah. And Ahsoka definitely is because it's pulling lore hard in the show. So here we go there. And then next we're getting a repack of the classic Chopper. He is, he's in Ahsoka. It's fine. Yeah. I don't care. I like this Chopper figure, man. This Chopper figure has got all the little arms that articulate, the arm that comes out front. You get that cool blast effect from him.
And that blast effect is phenomenal. The paint job on it comes out so good. Just to add some extra value, because Chopper is like a little short guy. But what's weird about this is I saw the box was like the purple, so it's still the Rebels mural art. Yeah, it's not part of the Ahsoka mural art, which is weird.
Some people were like complaining it's like a straight, like down to the packaging repack. But guys, it's just action figures. Like everyone just relax.
No, well, and to be honest, people are complaining is because those Rebel figures, like that purple Rebel figure wave, those things have skyrocketed on the aftermarket. Like they're insane prices now.
Really?
It's like this Chopper went for a lot of money, so it's good that it's really released.
Yeah, I agree. And who doesn't love Chopper, right?
Yeah, he's an all-star.
This is another new character here. We have Rock and
Galen Merrick. Just kidding.
Watch out. But Marok, and he's looking cool, man. He's a great, cool character. Very, I think Dave understands Star Wars, right? Dave Filoni, and he's just mysterious. He hasn't taken his helmet off. I don't know if he ever will. Like, it's just Marok. Like, it's just a Sith, or maybe not even a Sith, but just a bad.
Just an Inquisitor. Is it an Inquisitor or no?
It's a little different.
Because the helmet is like very Inquisitor-ish, right?
Yeah, I mean,
he has the dual blade, the spinning blade.
Right, but it's a little different. I'll say that much. But he looks sick, dude. Cloth cape, beautiful orange texturing. Like, it's cool to get like cool dark side.
Yeah, everybody loves Sith and Jedi, right? You can't mess up those figures. They come out beautiful every time. But I don't know. I haven't seen the show quite yet, but from the trailers, when I saw this guy in the trailers, I feel like the orange is like too much.
It's brighter. It is for sure brighter. I don't
know. The paint also kind of looks like too, like it doesn't look realistic. If you know what I'm saying. Like the paint is like a little
too matted,
too artificial. Like it looks artificial. Like where it just doesn't look right. I don't know. Something about the paint, that orange, it throws me off.
Mm-hmm. I feel you. One thing, another little nitpick here. I don't like the lightsaber blades that they're using. Like they look
the thick ones.
They look way off. Like I'm glad that I have other ones that I could plug in, but yeah, these ones I'm not digging.
And I wouldn't mind if they have like thick or thin, but I just want consistency. And I think that's my biggest issue is that like you said, like if you look at the Grand Inquisitor that just came out, his blades I don't think are that thick. I'll have to look back, but
I don't think so.
There's just, and even like with the Luke Skywalker, I mentioned it when we talked about before, where it was like that looks too thick.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with Rebels. It has nothing to do with that. No, it's just Hasbro being inconsistent.
Yeah, they're just.
Well, they just can't make up their mind. They can't make up their mind of the thickness that they think is right or wrong.
Yeah, I agree. They really do need to have like just a consistent form.
Yeah, just decide one, thick or thin. I'll be fine with it. Just decide.
All right, but there's Rock. Last up here, we are getting a Sabine Wren Mandalorian helmet, and this is cool. I mean, Sabine does play a big part in the Ahsoka show, and Mando hype is crazy, so everyone wants Mandos, right? Everyone wants Mandalorian helmets, and to get Sabine Wren is great.
Yeah, it is cool, but it's just reused Bo-Katan, right?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure, right? Just reused Bo-Katan.
Yeah, it's the night.
And also, like, I feel like this is my least favorite
helmet
iteration iteration. I think the other colors are a lot cooler. Like the orange and blue one is way cooler.
Yeah,
I think I prefer the orange one, more brighter.
There you go. There is that Sabine role-playing helmet. All right, let's jump over to Super 7.
Sorry, one more thing. Now they need to make that, since they have the Scout Trooper mold, make the Ezra orange Scout Trooper helmet. That'd be sick.
Oh, that would
custom one.
That would be sick. Yeah. Dang, man. All right. Let's jump over to Super 7. We are getting a retro colorway Rita Repulsa. And I kind of like it, but then I kind of don't. Like the purple is cool, but maybe it's too much. I'm on the fence.
Oh, I think I kind of like this a lot.
You like it?
Like, I think I do, and I love that crystal effect, like that. I don't know why, but that looks like I can recognize that from the show. I don't know from where, but I feel like I can recognize that.
Her staff looks good too.
Yeah, and I will say, the faces look very cartoonish, but that's just the digital render. I think they're going to come out more realistic than they appear here.
Okay.
It's just the digital, I think, is kind of making it
throwing it off.
Yeah, making it a little bit offer. Yeah.
Yeah. No, there we go. There's that repulsor from Super 7, and look at that beautiful packaging, man.
That's where the money's at. That's where the money's at.
That's where they're putting the money. All right, let's go ahead and round out our show with SH Figure Arts. We are getting.
What the freak is that?
It's a kaiju. It's Alien Baltan from Ultraman, dude. I'm kind of wanting to go back and get some of these kaijus. They are just so weird and fun, I think.
Mm-hmm. No, just kidding. I actually know this guy. This guy's probably one of the more famous, I think, villains. Like, I've seen this guy pop up a lot.
With his giant crab hands.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I think it's so cool that they're just filling up the enemies for Ultraman and just knocking them out one after another. And just crazy kaijus, dude. That's the best. Works like, kaijus now are just like big monsters, right? But these kaijus, they had like one specific like trick that they did, and that was it. That was the whole thing. They built the whole costume around that one gimmick, and it's so cool to get these wacky kaijus, man.
And I just like the amount of different colors on him. Like, there's a good amount, I feel like, of different shades and hues of brown, blue, green. There's a lot of colors, I feel like.
There is for sure. Yeah, but it looks so much fun, man. I love it. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in to our weekly podcast where we talk toys every week. We round up the toy news for you guys. All right. Stay tuned. John's going to tell us how you can enter our 1,000 subscriber giveaway, where you can pick up a Migs Mayfield or a Cloak Trooper Havoc. Take it away, John. Today we are announcing our Road to 1,000 subscribers giveaway. In this giveaway, we're going to give away one lucky subscriber, their choice, this figure or this. So we're looking at a Migs Mayfield, as well as Art Commander Havoc. All right, and once we have reached our goal of 1,000 subscribers, we will pick a global winner across all of our weekly podcast episodes. So make sure you're commenting down each week for multiple entries into the giveaway. Be sure that you are subscribed to our channel if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all of our content here. And if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to show some love and smash that like button. All right, let's head back to the pick of the weeks. All right. What are we thinking? What's your pick of the week?
You know I love me some Star Wars.
It was a good week for Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm torn between Ezra and Merrick, but I'm gonna go with Merrick just because I like the design of him. Yeah. He looks cool. I think that's my pick of the week. Even though I haven't seen the show, that figure just looks cool.
Like, it just reads well. Like, it just reads baddie.
Yeah.
It just reads like mystery, like intrigue. Like, that's the whole reason Boba Fett worked, right? Because he never took his helmet off. Because he was just in there and just menacing, right? That's what this guy is.
He's just cool. He's just cool, yeah.
Just a cool aesthetic, man. Just a cool figure. All right, nice. Marok for Josh is his pick of the week. John, I'm going with the Supergirl from DC Rebirth, man.
Nice.
It is just so perfect and classic and iconic and definitive, man. It's a Target exclusive. Don't worry. I mean, friends overseas will probably have a hard time, but
they're gonna be screwed. Yeah, they're screwed. No, they're gonna be screwed. Yeah.
Yeah, it will be tough, but yeah, no. So that's gonna be my pick. All right.
Nice.
Thanks for tuning in. As always, keep collecting, keep playing. May the action figure gods smile upon you. Peace.